family. How are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well today, in great moods and spirits. Thank you so much to those of you who are new here. Privileged lady. Okay, I genuinely appreciate you tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, and if you do, turn on your notification bell so you can catch my live reads. If you found this channel, you are ready to evolve. Everything you need to know about our channel, me, is going to be in the description box. And yeah, thank you also to those of you who are returning. I genuinely and truly appreciate your continued love and support. But y'all already know the vibes, okay? Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your gender, your timeline. All is fluid. Okay. So the last time I did a read for Scorpio, it's like y'all was having to make a big decision. So I just wanted to tap back into you guys' energy and see what messages Spirit has for you, what you need to know, how you should be surfing out here in these spiritual streets. Okay. Also, if this doesn't resonate, check out the other readings on my channel. Your moon, your north node, your rising. There's somebody trying to gaslight you. Like, it's like, you know, or you can see who they are and they're trying to make you seem like you're not. But anyway, watch the other readings on my channel. Your moon, your north node, your rising, even the placements where those houses are. The houses where those placements are. Okay. And sometimes all of them is helpful to watch because you'll get the bigger picture of your situation. So let's see what you need to know for your highest good. I'm only going to channel from your higher self. Ooh. Okay, so we got despair in the reverse. Message of concern. I'm going to keep it in the upright. What else? There could be a masculine here in despair. Somebody could have a dog. Or something about loyalty, protection could be significant. That card came out again. Message of concern. What else? Man, message. Somebody wants to talk to you, communicate with you. There could be communication coming in. Okay. Maybe it's from somebody older or about somebody older. I'm seeing like those rotary telephones. Maybe this could be communication via mail. Or somebody could want to write you a letter. Yeah, I'm seeing this lady with a letter in her hand. Occupation. There could be news about your finances, a job, distant horizons, family. Yeah, there's like communication. I don't know if this is in terms of money, finances, a job, occupation. There could be a job offer coming in here for you. There could be a new offer of some sort. Business, romantic, platonic. You could also be receiving a concerning message. We'll see. Somebody is probably in despair because you won't talk to them, or vice versa. You could be in despair because there's somebody here who you're in no contact with. I feel like there is incoming communication though. Maybe this occupation card is you focusing on your business, your projects, you know, whatever you have going on. Some of you guys could want to learn to sew or knit. Or this could be a skill or talent that you have that might be beneficial to you. Might be a lucrative source of income. I feel like there are not many tailors and seamstresses out here. The Justice card and 8 of Wands. This news could be coming into you from the court of law or the judicial justice system, whatever. It could be from a Libra or a Sagittarius or somebody with those placements. What's despair? The Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's coming out of hermit mode. Could be a Virgo. What else? In the moon. You could receive a message from somebody at night. Or this could be somebody who has a nightlife or you always seen at night. Something could have happened last night is also what I just heard. What's the moon? 3 major arcana and 1 is crazy. In the world, the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're starting to see something for what it truly is. You could have made the wrong decision, okay, based out of operating out of your shadow. Or something you just may have indulged in without knowing like all the details or what may have been behind the scenes. It's something about you lacking awareness in a situation that may have left you in a place of feeling in despair. But I feel like with the Hermit in the reverse here, you're now realizing something. And there's another person in despair. Yeah, I feel like the Queen of Swords, whenever I see a Queen of Swords in a Scorpio read, it's a Scorpio Scorpioing. Okay? But the world here, I feel like you're closing out a cycle. What else for this moon? Yeah, the Death card. You're showing up in your own energy. For some of you, there could be you releasing a situation and maybe you don't have all the answers. You don't know why, but something is drastically changing around you. A lot of distractions. Something is drastically changing around you. We have all of these major arcana here. Something is being eclipsed out of your energy. What's the Death card? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, it's like something here that you cannot finish. It's something here that, hold on you guys, because so, or this could be like you lacking practicality. Maybe you operated more so out of your emotions, your psyche, your subconscious, and you weren't being practical. This gives like a bit of naivety, or you just being unaware, lacking self-awareness, or this is another person. Switch the roles if you need to. Not having good judgment or self-awareness. But regardless, if this is your energy, this is something that's changing and it's going to bring about a major change. I feel like there's somebody here who wasn't expecting you to switch up on them or change on them. What's the Hermit reverse? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. You're definitely realizing something. I feel like you're seeing the truth about something. You're setting boundaries where you need to. Hello there. You're setting boundaries where you need to. You might even be communicating and standing up for yourself. What's this Queen of Swords? Yeah, the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands, the Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, I don't like cards that fell on the floor. Who's this Queen of Swords? Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're cutting ties with the past. You're definitely cutting ties with the past and moving on. Five of Pentacles, you're healing. So I feel like wherever you may have left cycles open, or it's something that you started but you're not finishing, or something ended. Something is ending like without you being able to achieve a certain goal, or Ace of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. It's a big liar here. But it's like you're ending something regardless. And it may not have gotten to where you wanted it to go, or maybe it didn't get off the ground, but what's message of concern? Seven of Wands reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So there's delays, setbacks, missed opportunities, unseen forces. This could also be bad karma, negative karma, or fate. Somebody who doesn't want to change. I feel like you're surrendering somebody because there's no change here. Yeah, Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups. Something here is just not changing. Somebody here just lacks self-awareness. They're constantly operating out of their shadow, or they haven't done the introspection, the shadow work that they needed to do, or they're avoiding something. They're avoiding looking at something with the Hermit in the reverse. They don't want to look within to see whatever the problem is. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. What's the Seven of Wands reverse? I feel like this could literally be you breaking up with somebody over a text message. You're like, yeah, I'm not getting... Yeah, Ace of Cups. Something is very emotional. Like, okay, so you could be ending something with a person who you're very much still emotionally tied to. You have a lot of feelings still for them, and there's like a lot of love here. But I feel like you're letting it go. And you could be texting somebody this, like messaging them. Maybe you're like speaking your truth, letting out your feelings, you know, getting some shit off your chest. And there's a person here who's in despair, but it feels like with the Six of Cups in reverse, they don't want to grow up, they don't want to change, and you're evolving here. With the Death card, that's your energy. You're going through some sort of transformation. What's this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? And it's like, yeah, okay, Ace of Pentacles. This could be related to finances, money, or something tangible. Yeah, it just feels like the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody is like stuck in a karmic cycle of perpetually trying to achieve something that feels like unattainable. Like this could be like a goal, a milestone, a blessing, an opportunity, whatever, that you're like trying to reach with a person and it's just not working. It's just not working. Something is just like, it feels like beating a dead horse, being stuck at a dead end, and you continuing to try with a person, but it's like, and you're not seeing something here, or this person is not seeing why it's not working. I do feel like you're breaking up with somebody who you still have a lot of love for. What's the Ace of Cups? Yeah. But it's just too much misfortunes, too many setbacks and delays in this cycle. Yeah, the Five of Swords, wanting to win at all costs, and the Nine of Wands. This is like this wounded warrior energy. If you're trying to make something work, you're trying to move something forward, you're trying to get something off the ground, and really it's just draining. It's draining, it's challenging, it's a lot of competition here, it's a lot of confusion about why it's not working. I feel like also it's a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunications. Your actions, if you're like pushing somebody or motivating them or wanting to see them do better, I feel like there is a disconnect here to where this person is starting to feel like you're nagging or you're talking too much or you're trying to be their parent, whatever the case may be. Something here is getting lost in translation. And I feel like with the Hermit in the reverse and the Queen of Swords, this person is not willing to look at what it is you're actually telling them. It's like they're hearing you, but they don't understand you, or they're listening to you, but they're not receiving your message. This person isn't ready to grow up. What's the Six of Cups in the reverse? Could be another Scorpio. Too many cards. What's the Six of Cups in the reverse? Or you're seeing that somebody is just not ready to grow up. They're not ready to, yeah, so you're moving on. Moving on from the past. The Chariot only operates from the spirit of wisdom. So it's like now you know it's time to move on. I feel like now your heart and your mind is aligning in a situation and you're moving forward. Because it's like your heart is still somewhere where you logically and intuitively possibly know that you don't belong. So now that your mind is getting on the same page as your heart, you're about to move on. And I feel like you could be sending this person a message and letting them know, like, yeah, it was nice meeting you. What's the Wheel reverse? I feel like there was just too much loss, delays, setbacks. Missed opportunities, the Four of Swords, awakening. What else for the Four of Swords? Reverse. This is Libra, Jupiter. Both of these are Jupiter cards in the reverse. Yeah, Two of Cups, sideways. You and a person have a hard time getting on the same page. What else for the Four of Swords reverse? Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're just starting to realize that something's a waste of time. Something's a waste of time. It's a bad investment. There's a lot of love here, but love is just the beginning. Something is not growing. Something is not being nurturing. You're not seeing a return on your investment, or this person is not nurturing whatever goal, task, challenge, milestone that you're wanting to reach. Okay, there's the foundation is not built for whatever this is. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, or somebody is just not holding up their end of the bargain, their end of the deal. They're not putting in the work, the effort. And it's like you could be the only one trying to keep something together or make some shit work, and that's becoming draining. Like your health could be suffering with this Nine of Wands. You could be feeling just tired, drained, like just, I don't know. But I feel like with this Seven of Swords, it's more so you gathering the information that you need to begin to see that it's just not going to work. It's not going anywhere. But what were y'all trying to do? What's this Ace of Pentacles? This could even just be at a job, you know? Yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse. We got the Knight cards in the reverse here twice. Somebody is stuck in a karmic loop. Or somebody here could be too much of a people pleaser to their environment. This could also be somebody who's a player. You know, they like to do them. Give me more on the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's like you trying to build a legacy, a foundation with somebody who has a warrior spirit. Or you trying to build a school with a salesman or a plumber. I don't know. Like something weird. Like somebody got the round. I feel like you put this person on a pedestal and gave them a title that they don't have the skill set, qualities, leadership abilities, or whatever to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like you're starting to see that. This person don't have what it takes to go with you where you're going or where you're headed. What's this message? It's like, yeah, no. Five of Wands, yeah. Surrendering something. Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're slowly walking away from and surrendering a situation. What else for the Five of Wands reverse? This Leo, Saturn. The shadow side. Yeah. See, somebody here, they operate out of their lower nature. I'm seeing somebody here like relapsing. They could be relapsing. They could have went back to something toxic or karmic from their past. This could be like they weren't able to resist temptation about something. You remember the Devil? The Fool. Yeah, so you're setting yourself free. This is you setting yourself free, starting a new journey. Somebody could also be just very childish, very foolish. Eight of Wands, the World. Yeah, I feel like something here is ending. And it could have taken you a long time to close out a cycle with whatever this person is. But I feel like, what's the Fool? I feel like now that you see what it is that you need to see, it's going to be a no-brainer type of thing. Like, you're going to know. Yeah, look, the Queen of Wands. Sexy, single, independent, Eight of Wands. You could be on the cusp of Sagittarius. I feel like this is an energy of somebody that's very ambitious. You could be really busy right now, and this person is just adding to whatever responsibilities and weight that you already have. Okay, this could be somebody who has a lot of goals and aspirations. But I feel like if you are leaving a connection or relationship behind, it's for that reason. You got shit to do. You got places to go. You got things to accomplish. Okay, you could be somebody who likes to travel a lot. Maybe you want to travel or you are coming up soon. Sagittarius energy is significant here. Maybe you're on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius, or this is just like you evolving, thinking more expansively, really starting to value your freedom, your independence. Because it's like you keep meeting people who are draining, maybe with this Knight of Cups in the reverse. You could be repeating cycles in your love life. Or you just keep meeting people who have the potential, but they don't put in the work, the effort to where you want to go. They're not able to meet you halfway. What else for this Eight of Wands? Yeah, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Something here could have been a false start. You know, I feel like you could be leaving this energy of lust for people or flesh behind. The world is, with the Page of Cups in reverse, evolving. A new beginning. I feel like there's something here that you just no longer desire. You're no longer interested in. What's this Ace of Wands reverse? The Justice card, Libra energy. For some of you, this Knight of Cups in the reverse is your ex, right? And I'm hearing that song. I'm your nasty dancer, dancing for money. They could have been doing something funny for money. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing this like way different now. With this Queen of Wands. Somebody could be finding out that they have an STD or something like that. Because once this Ace of Wands in the reverse came out with the Justice card, I'm automatically seeing something about lust, partnerships, and things like that. So I feel like whoever this is setting themselves free from this Queen of Wands. If this is not you, you run this Queen of Wands. They could have worked with this person, or they could have met this person at work, or yeah, Page of Swords in the reverse. Evil lying, misinformation. Somebody lied. Because we have the Seven of Swords over here with the Two of Cups. Somebody realized that they made a bad investment. It feels like there could be some infidelity here, right? To where they were cheating with somebody that they were working with. Or yeah. It's like they chose somebody shallow, superficial over who they really